Ganondorf versus Young Link.
Yeah, and it's going to be a wonderful match. Flemon versus SparkingZero. Like we said before, SparkingZero is one of those hidden bosses in Project M. I've never seen him play Melee before, so we're in for a treat.
Yeah.
He's one of those players who, I think, if I remember right, he lives in College Station. And I go to school at A&M. But since it's the break, we have him here. Yeah. And, he also travels out to regionals and whatnot.
Yeah, sure.
So seeing him play is always fun. Yeah. It's always fun. He is known because he landed Ike's one-hit KO on Mewtwo King in tournament.
You're kidding me!
In tournament at Low Tier City. Oh, man. It was
That's
beautiful.
fantastic.
Yeah, but that being said, I'm not really familiar with, I guess, his achievements in Melee.
Sure.
But, we've seen players who come from PM to Melee, or players who started off in Melee and then switched over to PM, and we've seen great things from them, so I'm excited to see how this goes.
Oh, yeah, for sure. So, here he comes straight back on the stage. Good punish using that jump neutral. Ooh, great throw. So at this point, with the spacing, I think it's an interesting way to look at it because you have a heavy character and you have a light character, but you have Young Link who has so many different options when he comes to his projectiles. He has these arrows, he has these balls.
Oh, that was nasty.
Oh!
SparkingZero off the top. I don't think we have any Young Link players in DFW, so watching Young Link is a treat.
Yeah, for sure, and him being really utilized. You have to look at the character like this, though, in a really unique way because he has so many projectiles. You have to be aware of the different zones and the amount of threats that are available at that time. So, pretty cool character, and he also has a... Oh, is he getting back on? There it is. Oh, whiffed.
Opportunity. There was an opportunity there, actually, for Flemon to punish. That's the thing about Ganondorf is, he's not necessarily the best at, going all out and really putting yourself fully out there. But once he has those opportunities, if you can capitalize with them, it's going to do a lot of damage.
Oh, for sure. Oh, following up.
Oh, again!
Yo!
SparkingZero putting on a dominating performance right now.
Oh, there it is. That's the rebuttal.
Oh, yeah, that forward air with Ganondorf is so strong. That was some great spacing there by Flemon to throw it out really quickly to ensure that that stock was closed out. For sure. But he still has quite a deficit to overcome.
Oh, the boomerang whiffs. Oh, good stuff using that down tilt.
I love the way that grab kind of, fool me once, I'm mad. Fool me twice, how could you? Fool me 3 times.
I'm not having this. Oh, not L cancel.
Yeah, I'm not sure if he's not used to Young Link necessarily, but he's been not too on point with those L cancels.
Ooh, using that boomerang on the way back.
Yeah, again with those resets. So one thing that I'm noticing is Flemon's definitely not really prepared for some of the hits that SparkingZero is throwing out. That's why we're seeing him consistently getting spiked by those down tilts. So that's why we're seeing him not really having the best DI whenever it comes to dealing with some of those hits.
For sure.
And so he's definitely going to have to play a little bit more wary. Like we said before, Ganondorf is not necessarily a character who you can go all out with. So you have to be really mindful. You have to essentially bait your opponent into making approaches, and then you have to punish accordingly.
Absolutely. So on Oki, we've been seeing a lot of the same from SparkingZero. On Oki, he tends to not get the knockdown, and then he doesn't tend to do anything for a second. He just lets them get up, lets them wander for a second. He tries to see if he can get the throw off of them.
Ooh, gets away with that charge, ends up hitting him with the second shot of it.
Oh, here we go. Back at the neutral game. Next hit is going to define the pace. There it is.
That up air with Ganondorf, honestly one of my favorite moves in the game. I feel like it has so many applications. Unfortunately, it was not enough to close out that stock there. SparkingZero with another opportunity here. Can he close this out?
Yes, he's getting closer. He's making great use of the jump neutral.
Opportunity?
No, he's not getting him a third time.
Good adaptation there to avoid getting hit by that.
Fantastic use of his tools, pulling out the bomb.
Good stuff on Flemon. Not trying to stay near the edges. He's trying to stay near the center of the stage so he doesn't die as quickly.
So far, I really like Zero's approach. He's been doing fantastic work with that.
Yeah, and I love how he's using the bombs efficiently. He's not necessarily always chunking them at, directly at the character.
Yep.
But what he's doing there, you saw that Flemon tried to wave dash forward, and SparkingZero planted that bomb there in a way where it would restrict the movement.
Yes.
It wouldn't necessarily hit the opponent guaranteed.
Yes.
But even if it didn't hit, it at least box them into that stage. And again, that comes to controlling center stage.
Yes.
We saw Flemon really aggressively going for that center of the stage. He knew that he had to ensure that he would stay alive. And so what does SparkingZero do? He puts bombs in the center to make sure that he can't go there. Anyways, back into game 2. Flemon making a character switch to Luigi and switching the stage up to Dreamland. Let's see if these switches can really shift the game back in his favor.
Oh, there we go. So we had a on-block punish forward smash, and now it seems like at this point the pace is really falling with Zero. He's not afraid of this. He's not afraid to dictate the pace at this point. So good aggression so far.
Ooh, opportunity. I'm loving the way that he's utilizing those down tilts. You know, we've seen him get several spikes off of them, but now he's using them just to pop up the character and then follow up with a quick neutral air.
Yeah, it's fantastic work. Oh, great job. Wave dash back into the throw. You get a lot of great range with Link when it comes to that chain.
But I love that power shield there, just throwing off the balance. This is honestly looking like a different game. It's funny to say, but he's more patient with his with his Luigi than he was with his Ganondorf.
You're absolutely right. They feel the pace is completely different. And it doesn't feel like Zero kind of kicked it up a little bit. Particularly now, let's see if he can get an Oki. Here it is. Now, how is he going to follow up? Just
good weight there.
There it is. Back at neutral.
Ooh, all SparkingZero needs is just one hit, really, to just close up this stock against Flemon.
They're both at a decent percentage. Oh, there it is. That's the neutral. He's going to throw up the bomb.
Not the best DI there. Is it enough? Oh, no. Stops the misfire with the bomb, but Zero with the unfortunate SD.
So the tempo is definitely right here in his favor. So how is Zero going to approach at this point?
Ooh, I didn't really agree with that up B there.
Yeah,
not necessarily the best approach. May have been a finger flub, honestly.
Flemon's struggling to get back on the stage. That bomb just gave him exactly what he needed, using the up B, getting back on. Ooh.
And I'm loving the way that he's just being very patient with those aerials. Did you notice there that he waited for the last possible second really to throw out that aerial just to catch Zero off guard?
For sure. You have a lot, like with that dash attack.
The dash attack always cracks me up.
So good.
It's so good.
I love the movement that I'm seeing though from Flemon. Like Luigi has one of the best wave dashes in this game, and he has great movement. And he's making great use of that forward chop and using that great that down air. Fantastic.
And Flemon's making this look like a completely different game. You know, what looked like the only reason he took the lead initially was because of a finger flub has changed into a lead solidly in his favor. Good stuff on SparkingZero, closing that out quickly with a down smash.
So we're back at neutral, and this is where Zero has been getting good mileage, using those boomerangs, using those bombs. There it is. Oh, he tried to reset it.
And let's not forget about how Flemon is really using his mileage. There he goes again. Wave dash, down smashes consistently. It covers a lot of ground. It really forces it really is a solid play to really make his movement on point and make him take control of that center stage because of how it sweeps.
Yeah, and when you consider the previous match, whatever he saw that Zero was doing a great job of using the zones around him and really capitalizing on the projectiles that he has at his disposal. Luigi's a great pick where you can close the distance very easily with his movement. And even a normal, just a whiff move can be punished so quickly and so easily.
Yes, and because that wave dash is so much quicker, you can see already that SparkingZero is having such a hard time even pulling out projectiles to try and stop the movement. You know, the bombs, pulling them out can be a hard commitment sometimes. Ooh, great boomerang there. Unfortunately, isn't able to make anything from it.
Air dodge back onto the stage. I think that was a finger flub.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was trying to be a wave dash. Ooh, another finger flub.
Interesting.
You know, we've seen how quick Zero can take out those stocks. He has to be careful. Another finger flub.
So what I think would be good from Zero is if he just made the hard read. Whenever you saw him wave dashing or heard the hya towards him, just make the raw read, press Z, and get that grab, possibly.
That would be an interesting strategy for sure, but I'm loving this patience from Flemon. You notice that he's just not overexerting himself, and he's just waiting for the opportunity just to get that grab on point.
Yeah.
Ooh, back air puts SparkingZero in a bad position. Ooh, solid recovery here.
Okay, back up at neutral. Okay, back air, sending him back down. There's the latch onto the stage.
Ooh.
No, that's not going to be it.
And I'm not sure if that wall jump was on purpose necessarily.
Yeah, I'm not sure either.
Maybe he was trying to fade away with that recovery, but
it's possible.
Just like that, Flemon turns that around entirely. So now it's 1-1.
Yes.
We've seen a character switch from Flemon.
Yes.
Obviously, we've never seen SparkingZero play Melee before. Are we going to see a character switch from him as well?
That's a good question.
Oh,
no, it looks like he's still going in.
And he's switching to Pokemon Stadium.
Okay.
Interesting
cool.
pick here. You know?
So I like, right off the bat, very quick to go on the aggression, using the boomerang, using his jump neutrals. Those are the his favorite tools. Oh, there's the punish on the throw.
And again, those wave dash down smashes really giving Flemon a lot of mileage here.
So that seems to be the best ticket at this point. Is that if you're playing as Flemon at this point, I would mostly be playing counter hit. Sit there, wait for them to whiff an attack like that, and then come wave dash forward, get the throw, get a down smash, whatever you want at your disposal. Because it feels like Young Link is pretty punishable for a lot of the decisions that he does. And
you can see some of that patience really paying off there. So he's not overexerting himself. He's waiting for just the right moment to really land those punishes.
Yes. Oh, back air. Here comes. Follow up.
Down tilt.
No.
He's getting a little bit too predictable with some of those edge guards. Maybe SparkingZero needs to kind of mix up how he's choosing to edge guard to close out the stocks.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt.
But a quick forward smash seals my mouth.
Oh, there we go. Good stuff. Using the up tilt, trades back to the neutral, up smash. No, oh, there's the punish for the uncanceled down smash, down air.
Yeah, that L cancel is so critical for Link, especially on those down airs. It's such a laggy move otherwise.
Yes. Good punish on block.
So simple. We're not seeing necessarily long, elaborate strings from Flemon.
Yeah.
But what we're seeing is just a couple of good hits, and then he just resets. A couple of good hits, and then he resets.
I really like the patience here. I actually think that's really suited. He's slowing down the pace to his tempo. Now, at this point, Flemon's got that stock. He's got a good chunk of percentage on him. At this point, Zero just needs to play consistent. He needs to be as
mindful.
He needs to be mindful, and he needs to convert as much as possible.
Oh, I agree. And we're still seeing those wave dash down smashes really being unpunished. I think that Flemon's been able to get away with every single one this match.
Yeah. There it is.
Good dodge there.
Oh, there! Oh, good punish.
Ooh, there was some solid patience at first at the edge, but unfortunately, I think he misses the wave land there. And good stuff on SparkingZero, recognizing the opportunity and closing out that stock.
So we have roughly 50% difference between these two, which is not that hard of a gap for Young Link to catch up with. It just takes a couple of hard reads. Now we're back at footsies. There you go. Excellent use of the boomerang. Ooh. And I want to see that movement come again from Flemon, but because you let SparkingZero get set up with a bomb, it gets that much more difficult because he can simply throw that at you as he sees you approaching. That's another zone to worry about.
And you can definitely see some of that creativity that the misfire bringing him back. You can definitely see some of that creativity that SparkingZero is known for, even though he doesn't necessarily have the best tools whenever he's playing PM.
For sure.
Here you're seeing him trying a lot of different options, but I think he's just not quite used to, I guess, how Young Link as a character feels and how the engine of Melee feels. That's why we're seeing him miss some of those L cancels. That's why we're seeing him miss some of those wave lands off of those platforms. But you can tell he has a lot of interesting ideas, and I'm really interested to see if he can tighten up his game, what interesting opportunities and approaches he can create.
Yes, I completely agree. Oh, and he's going.
With the bomb? Oh.
No.
Okay. Too quick there. So, SparkingZero definitely in a bit of a deficit. All he needs is one good hit to make this an even game. Can he make the comeback? This is looking like a much better game from the one on Dreamland.
Yes.
Great counter pick here.
Okay, here we go. Trying to approach with the projectiles. Oh, there it is.
Ooh, not enough. Oh, no, but an unfortunate finger flub there on the recovery, and Flemon ends up throwing that stock away.
So we're back at neutral, and at this point, folks, it's an even percentage game. It really can go to any one of these folks. So we're back at neutral. We're seeing a lot of good projectile use from Zero. The question is how is he going to approach? I think there's going to be I'm waiting for Flemon to do one solid bait and come in and really capitalize.
Definitely loving those down smash, wave dash down smashes. That's been his go-to approach this entire game. But I liked how he mixed it up with that wave land neutral.
Yeah,
that was
for
great.
Sure. No bomb.
Apologies, wave land forward air.
Back air, neutral, boomerang whiffs.
And just like in that first game, we can really see how much Zero is able to do off of one grab. Just like that, this game is nearly tied up. It's only a % difference. Zero can bring this back.
Yes.
He's been down this entire game. Yes. Ooh, that might have been an execution error, or that might have been a bait. I'm not exactly sure.
How's he approaching a forward air? Gets bent with a neutral.
Again with a neutral. Ooh, wow!
Yes, the bomb contested.
The misfire. Ooh, Zero in a bad position here.
He's coming back up the trade.
Can Flemon close this out? This is such a tight game.
Oh!
Is it enough?
No, it's not.
Great DI there. Careful.
Punish.
Gets the grab. We've seen him do a lot with those grabs.
Yeah,
just like that.
there it is.
SparkingZero
Let's
uses
go.
that grab so efficiently and is able to close out that game. We've seen him in that first game, how much he was able to convert off of those grabs.
Yes.
Great stuff there, being able to close out that match with a well-placed grab off of that recovery.
Fantastic patience from both these players and great adaptation from Fleming. He came in from the first game, saw it wasn't